studios this morning. Yeah, I'll be giving you a clue in a bit. But don't forget that we are live on Max TV. We're also airborne on Max 89.7 FM. And also streaming live on YouTube. So since it's a Saturday, and we know some of you might be busy on the road, attending some social events perhaps, or even, embarking on a journey, we are not leaving you guys out. So just go to YouTube, search for Max TV GH, and you can also join the conversation. The School Connect. You can also send in your messages, your comments, because our WhatsApp line has been activated. 0506 367 196. 0506 367 196 is the WhatsApp line. If you are watching on YouTube as well, then you can drop your comment in the comment section, and we will read them out for you. A very big thank you to the entire crew. DJ Holy, my technical lead. Madam Betta Siru, leading production, as well as Michael Mate and all the amazing guys out there. So let's go straight to our school today. I have my school here in the studios, and you'll be wondering, you'll be itching to know which school we have over here. This school back then, when I was in school, when we go for interco, Charlie, the school then be rowdy pass. But it's funny enough, I just got to know that it's a mixed school. All this while I thought it was a single sex, like boys school. Not knowing they had women. Charlie, school masu dimpa. Hey! All right, so let me just mention the location that you know where it is. This school can be found at Burma camp. So you know the school we are talking about. See, I'm not going to beat around the bush. Let's go on. So our school today is Armed Forces, or Forces Senior High School. Is there armed beside it, or there's no armed? You guys are armed?
No.
You are not armed?
Yeah.
Okay, then they are not as rowdy as I thought. All right, so Forces Senior High Technical School, SHTS, formerly known as Armed Forces. I don't know why they dropped the armed, but I'm sure my guest will be telling me why they have to drop the armed and just use the forces. Because when my producer told me the school is forces, I was like, which forces? Is it spiritual forces, external forces, or which kind of forces? But then today we'll find out which forces we are talking about over here. So it is a prestigious co-educational institution in Ghana, and there are two primary locations. So this school actually has an affiliate school, which is also in Kumasi, Bantama. Hi! The two locations all be good. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest for today is the Forces Senior High Technical School. Welcome and good morning.
Thank you very much.
Charlie, Charlie, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, how's it?
Everything is fine, I believe.
Yeah. During your time, was it the Armed Forces or Holy Forces?
We enjoyed part of Armed Forces, and then I think it was during our time that it was changed from the Armed Forces to the Forces.
What time, to be precise?
I think it was 2017, 2018 there. 2017,
yeah.
Yes.
They dropped the armed.
They dropped the armed.
So you guys dropped all your...
Not necessarily. I think it was due to a conflict of sometimes... I was the former senior boys prefect.
You were the former senior boys
prefect. So I think
okay.
the information that we got from
Okay.
like student administration was that anytime the government is allocating resources to the schools, most of the times the delivery goes to the Kumasi owned.
Why?
Because they believe that it's the same school. So sometimes things that are meant for them gets to us, and things that are really meant for us gets to them.
If you are taking their blessings and they are taking yours, you are just swapping. This one, there's no problem.
And there are other issues as well. So it's like they needed to, at least one school should forgo something or change a name, and then
One of the two schools, so you can distinguish between the two schools.
Yes, so that maybe when government is allocating resources, we can rightly get what belongs to us, and they can also get what belongs to them.
So who was behind this that just could identify that these are two schools?
I mean, even now, even when you go online and searching for Old Students Association, if you type armed forces, you know, it's either you chance on their page before hours or something like that. So I think, you know, changing the name gave that kind of disparity, so people are able to identify.
There's a distinct,
like the forces senior high.
The forces, actually, forces bad. Yeah. All right, well, let me welcome all of you to the School Connect. It's just great having you guys in the studios. I believe, you know, between now and 11, we'll definitely get to know a lot, because this platform, where you get a Charlie for user, make the kiddies no say, yeah, the school be forces. The school be forces. Now that we know it's not external forces, we know that we are dealing with armed forces. All right. So 1978, right? That was when the school was established. Is it 1978?
Yes, 1978.
1978. Wow. So this one came before the Kumasi school, the school located in Bantama, right?
Yes.
So how come? So are they still armed forces, or they are also forces?
They are still armed forces.
They are still armed forces.
And their old student is also called AFOSA.
AFOSA.
That's the Armed Forces Old Students.
And yours,
FOSA.
Yes. So I like that, Charlie.
Yes.
Yeah, you people play smart. All right, so a category B school, originally founded as a junior secondary school in a joint collaboration between the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Education. In 1982, it was upgraded to a secondary technical school. And the purpose of its establishment was primarily to cater to the dependent of military personnel and civilian employees of the Ministry of Defense, as well as civilian residents in the Burma catchment area. Charlie, but does your location give you some, I don't know, vibe, aura? Does that strike fear into other schools because you are located in Burma camp?
Well, so let me correct you. We are now a category A school.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Since
we
when?
are now a category
Since
A
when?
school.
Last year.
Since last year. Oh, Charlie, congratulations. Congratulations. Charlie, you guys have won.
Yeah, we have the men, so we've been working.
Oh, you have me. I can see.
Exactly.
I can see the men.
So I'm a 2011 badge.
2G11.
Yes, and then my time was still armed, right?
So you were armed.
No, armed just in terms of name, but not, you know, we are that gentle.
So it's good. It's good.
That gentle.
It's good you're establishing that, so we know that.
Yes. You know, so back then when we go for intercore and all that, you know, for them to even know that you have that armed forces tag on you, automatically you become a threat. Mostly the people that we used to have time, you know, back and forth with was the was an ATTC. I think ATTC. Aquinas, and God being so good, you know, God has been very faithful. We always beat them. yes, because you know, armed forces back then. No. Exactly.
Seriously, see, I witnessed one in 2008, and I know what I'm talking about. This school ATTC.
Yes.
For Elwak. Charlie,
2008, exactly.
Charlie, it was.
And that's where I got stabbed personally, though.
You got stabbed?
Yeah. So you see, if you just imagine attention. It wasn't it was really
the funny thing about all these things is, in as much as we are in military school and then these things happen when we go out there, we get severely punished whenever we go because you're in military school, you're not supposed to do
Charlie, exactly.
We get severely. I'm not talking about normal severe punishment.
Military punishment.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
So why will you go and do it if you know you get punished?
I mean, I always tell people that being in senior high school has a sort of adrenaline rush. I always say senior high school is a drama series of the lifetime when you are growing up as a youth. And there are things that I believe all of us here, if the things that we know now, I don't think if we knew them back in senior high school, we would have done them.
Of course.
That's why I say it's a drama life. Yeah. So that's why we go back to the schools, we organize summits and seminars to actually reorient them to know that whatever they are feeling or the kind of adrenaline rush that they are feeling in senior high school, they will get over it once they leave school. Sure. So whilst you are there, it's good to experience it. You enjoy it like that. So you just let them have the free flow. We are also, myopic in thinking like that. We're very gullible. So we believe like, easy flow. Let's just do the things and it makes you feel like you're on top of your world. So it's a good experience. But the punishment, you can never solve it.
But I'm glad I have you here. Thankfully, after everything, you are here. Because, Charlie, back then, you feel the atmosphere when you go to Intercom. But let's start off with, the roll call. Let's see who we have here. Yeah, the school is Armed Forces, Forces Senior Technical School. Yeah, with time, I'll get over the armed. Don't worry. With time, it will take some time. But let me start off with you. To my extreme left.
Yes.
The name?
Dr. Big City.
Dr. Big City.
Yes, sir.
Change it to dollar.
No, If my mama don't need $1 to the city is okay.
The city is okay.
Yeah, the city
wow,
okay.
Wow. Which year group?
11.
2011. You went for 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
You went for 4 years?
4 years, yes.
Okay, nice. And what did you do in school?
What I did in school?
Yeah.
Building and construction and woodwork.
Building and construction and woodwork.
Yes, I'm a proud technical branch of the school.
Okay, that's profound. That's profound. But how did you land over there?
Well, so well, with what I did in school, my dad made that decision for me.
So to do building
and construction.
Is
he
if
you look at what I'm doing now, ideally I was supposed to study something like general art or visual art.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So, but it's
so you veered off, like right after
I veered off.
You
but
off.
Now, thankfully, it's good. Because I'm about to take a degree in engineering. So
it
makes it now pay off now. Ideally I was supposed to do general art. That was where the passion was. But my dad was like, "Nah, do I wasn't in BC."
Was there any like friction as at that time when he told you to?
No. Well, no. You can't even.
If that says it,
say yes, that.
Okay.
Yes. You know. Yeah. You know, even if you are angry or you don't like it, you just have to salute and just
Okay.
Yeah. I come from that family where my dad was a bit, autocratic.
Idi Amin 11 you.
Indian, yeah. Exactly.
But is he a military man?
Well, yes and no, because I had I'm like an indigenous Burma guy, or man, or however you want to call it. I went to Central Esri, I went to Garrison Basic, and Armed Forces. If there was a university in Burma,
you'd have attended. The guy doesn't go beyond Burma.
No.
I'm sure this is the first time he's even coming here. Wow.
Yes. Yeah. So the idea was to train some of us to join the military. But looking at how our dads were so strict, the passion just it killed itself automatically. So yeah. So it was I studied building and construction back then in school.
Wow. 2G11. But how was like the 4 years when at some point you knew you had your juniors as your colleagues?
Well, we didn't have our juniors as our colleagues.
It was until 2013.
Yes.
It was until 2013.
Exactly.
So you were the first batch of the 4 years.
Exactly. Yeah. We were like the pilot students for that particular, initiative.
So you going to Forces Senior High School was just determined. It was just there. There was no way you were going to change it.
My elder sister went there. My junior brother went there. My cousins went there.
So we understand. Yes. No, we understand. See, that's why you were destined to go there.
Exactly.
Let me move on. So that's Dr. Big City. I love the name, Big City. Wow. Okay. 2G11 year group. I think he's the senior most amongst all of you. Now let me move to the lady. Because, like I said, back then when I was in school, I never knew this school was a mixed school. Because always you see the guys. I saw some guy who had a name like, was it Chemical or something? Charlie, that guy be fearful. Hey, Charlie, you see your own secondary school mate and you can't even look at him twice. Let me come to the lady. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
The name?
I'm Gloria Jean Coleman.
Gloria Jean Coleman.
Yes.
Okay, so this is not Jean, this is Jean.
It's Jean.
Jean, English. Okay, which year group?
2021.
Wait, there's a last baby more. Okay. Yeah.
We were the first batch of green and gold when it started.
2 months now.
Yes.
When I'm going 2 months, I'm going to 2 months. Okay. That's nice. And what did you do in school?
Okay, so while in school, Francis and I will come to him soon, but we were the Juba House Prefect.
Juba House?
Yes.
You were boarders?
Yes, we were boarders.
Oh, Juba House, okay.
At that time, boarding school had already started.
Which year did it start?
Started somewhere
2019, yes.
Okay.
And I also served as the Greater Accra Regional SRC General Secretary during our time.
Status. Hey, sometimes you scare some of us, because if I approach you, you tell me this, you hold this position, Charlie, I'll go back.
Armed Forces had to represent because time and time again, we had other schools like Accra Academy and the likes leading in such positions. So for the first time, the school took it upon itself to nominate someone, and we went against schools in that same category, like Accra Academy, Aquinas, Accra Wesley Girls, Holy Trinity Senior High School, and then Armed Forces School.
And you guys came on top.
And we came out.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's to tell you that we are not playing.
I mean, I can see you are not playing.
Yes,
but which course did you offer in school?
I did general arts.
You did general arts?
Yes,
okay.
yes,
You had nothing to do with the brickwork and the
No.
metals. And
Mostly, funny enough, most of their teachers were soldiers, but we got civilian teachers.
general, soldier need there class.
Hey.
But if you are doing general arts, why do you need a soldier ID? But it's all good. But how did you end up there? Did someone force you to, or school placement, or?
Yeah, I got placed in armed forces. To be honest, my big brother scared me when I got it. I cried. I cried because he told me in the morning they do jogging and some.
Really?
No,
Can I do
going
that?
to SHTS and all of a sudden you feel like you are going to a military.
I was very, very frustrated, but upon coming to the school, so I didn't come regularly. I went ahead to see the headmaster
Of the school?
Yes.
Okay.
We had to go and see him to orient me. Oh, he made me feel as like very, very safe that this school is.
So after all your brother was trying to do,
and it wasn't even same in my case. It wasn't compulsory to
partake in
that.
those things.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But now, if you come to the school, you have compulsory military training. Yes.
If you're a border
For 1 month.
or a day student,
All students.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
it's mandatory now.
Mandatory.
Yes.
Mandatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same because national service is also in the military. So
Charlie, you see. Okay, Gloria Jean Coleman, 2021 year group, Forces Senior High Technical School. Now let me move to my third guest. Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
How's it going?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. What's the name?
Francis Kujo.
Francis Kujo, 2021 year group.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Your senior is that too, so
You know, right?
you see. Okay. But how did you also get there?
So, through placement, but before that, I think I wanted to attend a single-sex school, precisely male, right?
Okay.
So, engaging my uncle, he told me that no, he doesn't want me in a single-sex school. So I need to get a mixed school.
Okay.
And looking through, I chose Achimota. And that was my third choice.
Motown was your third choice.
Exactly.
Motown. Hey, Chama, this is very demeaning. Motown was your third choice.
I'm sure they were waiting for me to say
No.
my first. So
Wow.
and forces was my second choice.
Okay.
And my uncle actually chose forces for me because of the military disciplinary aspect of the school. He wanted a situation whereby when I'm away from home, he feels like I'm secured.
Okay.
For months, for days, for weeks, even if he doesn't hear from me,
He knows you're okay.
And anyone who finds himself at armed forces to be, in Burma camp, you know that the place is very secured.
100%.
Now, baby, I soldier forward the enemy.
100%.
No chaos, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the reason why my uncle chose that for me, and I landed over there.
So it was actually your uncle's doing, not your doing. But if you had your way, I guess you wouldn't have gone there.
Well, I also played a key role
Okay.
in taking that decision.
Okay.
Because I come from a family whereby decisions are made collectively. So when my uncle suggested that, I also took it into consideration. And then realizing the environment that I'm going to find myself in, I was like, hey, I'm good. So let me just put it on my phone. And then,
But before then, was there a time where you've heard anything about the school? That, there's Armed Forces Senior High School, is this, is that, this is what happens over there, and is the school I would really want to go?
so the honest truth is, prior to that, I wasn't privy to any information
about
armed forces. Armed forces. Okay. So when my uncle even introduced the school to me, I thought I was going to a training school, a military training school, whereby
then it's similar to Gloria's story.
after 6 months, I mean,
you pass out and you be a soldier. but where do these stories come from? In Gloria's case, I can only imagine her sobbing because she feels Charlie or military. I don't know.
But you know, there is a truth to that, in the sense that when you attend armed forces, I can boldly tell you that this is the only school in Ghana that your profession is 100% assured. Hey. If only your interest lies in that field.
Okay. Why they recruit? Do they recruit, students into the military or?
So the training that we go through over there gives you an upper hand over someone who hasn't had a first-hand
training at all.
Training of such nature. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you are competing outside there with such individuals, you have that upper hand.
You have the upper hand. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let me move. It's still the roll call. It's the School Connect, and we have here with us Forces Senior High Technical School. We are taking the roll call. Let me move to my final gentleman. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. The name?
My name is Michael Kojo Ameal.
Michael Kojo Ameal, 2019 year group.
Yes.
Okay, so it means you met Gloria and Francis in school.
They were all my babies.
They were your babies. So I'm sure when you were in Form 3, they were in Form 1.
Yes.
Okay, that's why they are your babies.
Yeah. I see. I like that.
All right, so just like everyone, how did you end up at Armed Forces?
Mine is quite different because I didn't choose Armed Forces.
You didn't choose it?
I didn't choose it.
Hey.
And if you didn't choose Armed Forces, it's hard for you to actually get there unless you know someone working as a civilian at Burma camp or you know someone in the school. So my situation was all the school choices that I had a boarding school, but then I didn't like boarding school. So I had to, go around to, go look for schools or something.
Why didn't you like a boarding school?
No, I didn't like boarding school at first.
Why?
I felt like, when you are young, you are hearing stories, Kofoko boarding, no man say, this kind of, so very skeptical.
Why you Accra boy?
Yes, Accra boy, typically. So I'm like, no.
You don't like traveling?
Yeah. So even with the boarding school I went there for a term and I stopped.
Was it in Accra?
No. It was in the Eastern region.
Eastern region,
yes.
Okay.
I don't want to mention the school's name or something, but for one term, and the school wasn't really giving me the vibe that I wanted to, so I just had to pull back, and then I came home. So there was this man, a neighbor of ours, who works as a civilian in Burma camp. And I was like, okay. So I went to all the other choice of school that I selected. I chose Wesley Grammar then and all that, trying to look for admission.
But what did you tell your parents as at the time you decided to just pack and...
I just told them I don't like the school.
And they accepted?
It seemed like they would just accept like that. There was a back and forth, like, to the point where I had to even stay home for a year.
What?
Without going, that was the punishment you get for, like, saying you will not go to school. The school that they've actually bought everything and paid your fees.
For a year?
Yeah. I wasn't a free SHTS baby, no.
Okay.
So they paid school fees, bought my trunk and everything, and I said I don't like the school, so I came back home. And then you have to suffer for it. So the punishment is then you have to work for a while before we support you to go to school. Yes, So my dad made me stay home for a whole year. And in a year, as I was even working, then scouting through the next school that I would go. So I had to visit some of the schools that I chose, Wesley Grammar, Achimota, and the rest, try to seek admission to see if maybe they would get me. And unfortunately, all of them said they were full. So there was this man in our house like, okay, Burma camp, but then he said it was very difficult if you didn't get a placement there and all that. But then he knew some people in the office. He was working at Garrison.
Okay.
So he spoke to some of the military headlons in the Garrison, and then he had to go speak to the headmaster because he was a very good, had a cordial relationship with them. So the next month or so, I was called. So I went to sit with the headmaster, the former headmaster, O.S. Zunidu, Lieutenant Colonel O.S. Zunidu then. Sat down, he gave him my results, went through my results, interviewed me like, was like, okay, you are good, I like your results and everything. And said he gave me, then he just gave me the prospectus and said you can start next term.
Wow.
So I even started second term because the first term was almost over. And he said because it's almost over, they can't give me the admission. So the following second term, that's when I started. So mine was more like, let's say, a connection. Because
yeah.
in armed forces, if you don't get the placement and you don't know any military person or military civilian,
you're not going there.
You can't really get it like that. So mine was like that connection that took me to it. So in 2016, I started, and glory be to God, 2019.
Wow.
I graduated.
But at what point did you feel like, yeah, you know, whatever was missing in my former school, it's here. So I'm here to stay.
The first day I stepped into the school, you see, it's not even, you won't enter the school's entrance first. You enter into the Burma camp entrance first. And entering there, you see how the military people are doing their thing.
Checkpoint.
The checkpoint. The moment you enter, you just feel like at home. You feel like, so the first time I went to Burma camp, I was like, I want to know more. Because you are passing through the checkpoint, you are seeing the Nicholson Park, you are seeing, I'm like, oh, okay. My former school didn't have that, so I was seeing the whole stadium.
Even the air is different.
The air is different. And everywhere is green, clean. Like,
wow.
So I always say Burma camp is a city in a city. You know, so entering into the checkpoint, seeing the Nicholson Park, seeing, I'm like, okay, this is where I want to be.
This is
they have their own bus stations. Like, okay, then going to the school too. I'm like, okay, this is the place I want to be. And funny enough, the first day I entered the school, I touched the ground. I say, I will become a prefect in this school one day.
Wow.
The first day I stepped foot on that compound, that's what I said to myself.
Felt?
Yes, I felt it. I said, yeah, one day I want to be a leader in this school.
There's blessing in that school.
Yeah.
There's a blessing.
I won't go back to school.
I just said that prayer in my head, and then I just moved on, start with the headmaster, and then he saw my results like, okay, you are good. You can start next time because the first term is almost over, and then we took it. And I would say I've never regretted going to armed forces or forces in high.
Yeah.
It polished me in so many ways.
Yeah, it's so apparent you've never regretted.
Yeah. And my brother here said something that is very easy for you to get into the military when you are done and all that. It's true because even if you are looking at our cadets, you can't compare our cadets to any other school's cadets because they are training like the military themselves. They have military people coming to train them. And even in my class, I had some of my mates who were in the cadets, and now all of them are in the military.
Okay, wow.
Being the assistant boys prefect as well, you know, you see the headmaster, you talk to the headmaster, you sit with them with meetings. And in our last year, we had this administrator called Kutuluzi. I don't know if you remember Kutuluzi. Yeah. Administrator became a very good friend of mine. To the point that he said, when you are done with senior high school, don't go to the military. Don't fight to go. Go to university. When you're done with the university, tell me if you want to join the military, I'll help you.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So these people, they are all about attitude and behavior. If you behave well, you are smart, and they like you, of course, they will push you. So it's very, very easy to, get into the military with a very good character and attitude. Wow. So it's a very good environment, and I recommend everyone at least pass through the armed forces.
Wow. Yeah. I'm sure the parents are listening.
And
we need stories,
To add up, talking about security, armed forces or forces is one of the schools that we can guarantee 100% security, because just look at where the school is located.
Yeah.
And the difference between Burma camp and let's say Tema is that Burma camp you go on retirement. Tema you stay there forever because some people own houses in Tema. But in Burma camp nobody owns. You stay in those houses, but you don't own those houses.
You don't own them. So at some point you just pack out.
Exactly. And this is a place whereby if your discipline, let's say charity begins at home.
Yeah.
So when you're coming from your house or your home, wherever you're coming from, that indiscipline that you're carved with, when you come to armed forces, trust me, it will vanish. You'll be delivered. Thank you. You'll be delivered. So armed forces is not just a school, but it's an institution that checks a whole lot of things and it corrects a whole lot of things. Because if you look at when we came, my year group, when we came, and the technical parts and I know the visual arts and the GI, those who have their stubbornness can crack, but the technical mostly it's anoding kakran.
Some of them without weapons.
You see, but you come and you compare the lifestyle we had from the very day one or the genesis we stepped in the school, or fit into the grounds of the school, and you fast forward to the first semester. I mean,
first term,
right?
Yeah.
First term. The first term, you realize now when you're coming back, the life is different. It's because the school is enacted something to you. The school is like really giving you that pill that you can't ever forget. So discipline, security, trust me, forces, number one.
Forces.
I think there's one thing that we need to underline here, that in as much as you're talking about the military and all that, we shouldn't be so constrained to be thinking that, oh, it's so scary or something like that. Because my first experience when I was going, I was also thinking like that, like we are all sharing.
I think they all, especially for Gloria, the end.
But one thing I can say, they are very friendly people. I'm not gonna lie. Like they are very friendly. Because like my brothers were saying, when you go to a technical aspect of the school, all the teachers there, almost 80% of them are military people. And if you get to know them, you sit, you chat, you play with them like that, in uniform. So it's just fun like that. But the only time it becomes so serious and you get a military attitude is during exam. When, you know, maybe some people want to misbehave. And that's when it's like they have to wear their military face and show you the military aspect of them. But aside from that, the environment is very conducive. Like, you see the military. And that's when you become very comfortable. So, soldier anywhere volunteer, you don't be like, hey, police soldiers. No. But if you want to really be stubborn, the discipline you see.
They will show you shaky. They will show you shaky. Okay, let me see. What's the motto? Knowledge, service, and discipline.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you've spoken about the discipline aspects. Discipline, knowledge, service. Where does that come in? Let me come to you, Gloria. Yeah.
Okay, so knowledge, you know, our teachers, it all boils down to our teachers. We have teachers that are very, very devoted and committed because they have to be very accountable. They'll be asked. It's all a part of the discipline.
Wow.
If you relate it that way, they are held accountable, so they are very devoted to doing whatever they have to do. Our teaching schedules and time, make sure you are not late.
Sir?
Because if you are late, there's a soldier called Billy Jean. He passed away. Rest in peace to him.
What's his name?
Billy Jean.
Billy Jean is a soldier.
Yes.
Yeah, he passed away, I think, last year or last 2 years.
No,
last 2 years.
About 2 years ago. That man was a nightmare. When you see when you're late, you just sleep under the bed till they close from school, because if they catch you, you have to make sure you're in class on time. You have to
what time was classes started?
So classes start at 8.
But you leave the boarding
but then
house
you
at
have
6.
to leave the boarding house at 6.
At
you have
6.
to come and then prepare. You have to have morning preps. You have to read. Then you have to clean up the school environment, the compound, and everything before class starts.
Wow.
Yes.
Were you all boarders? You were boarders?
During my time, it was a day school.
Okay, so yeah, to us at 2011, it was a day school. Yes, strictly a day school.
Exactly.
But the rest of you went to the boarding. You also went to the boarding house.
I started as a day student, but
ended up
the moment I became a prefect, I was asked to.
So that was later in Form 3. Later in Form 3. Where it was mandatory for you to be.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed being in the boarding house. We'll talk a bit about, you know, the boarding lifestyle and all that. But which courses were being run in the school?
So we had general arts, visual arts, tech, home economics, and science.
General arts, visual arts, technical,
home economics,
and science.
Yes.
So you had visual arts too.
Yes.
Home economics.
No
business.
No.
So basically, all programs are side business.
Yes.
All the programs are. I think the broadest one has to be the technical aspect.
Yes.
You did technical. With the technical, like which other aspect do you?
So we have the building and construction, but it's merged with woodwork. So,
woodwork.
Yeah, exactly.
As a carpentry.
So once you become a BC student, you are a mason and a carpenter.
Sir.
Yeah, the bottom line of it, because it's, you know, most other schools just offer building and construction.
Okay.
But you know, to have it really, to have it really in the right direction, you can't be a building personnel without knowing little of the wood aspect. So they merge it to give us. That's what makes our forces really different from the others. That aside, we have the metal. So metal. Yeah. So it was supposed to be 3, but because woodwork and then BC's merged, so we have the 2. That's the BC woodwork and then metal.
And metal.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just have to choose one, or
you have to choose one.
You just have to, and you did the.
Yeah, I did BC. Yeah.
BC and woodwork.
And woodwork, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But then the tech students are not limited to just like the technical parts. They also do elective math, like.
Exactly.
All the other courses.
Okay, so what were the subjects you were doing?
Whoa, this is like, okay, so I remember obviously the 4 core. That's English, maths, exactly.
Okay. Then social, right?
Social. Okay, good. Yeah.
Science, core maths.
Yeah, core maths.
English.
Exactly.
English, okay.
Yeah. So our time, you choose either you do physics or you do elective maths.
Okay, you choose between.
Yes, and you choose you do your elective being either the woodwork, or if it's woodwork, you do automatically do BC and woodwork.
Okay.
And or you opt to metal. Yeah. So mine was BC woodwork, and then
just two electives.
Just two, and then either you do elective maths or I did elective maths. So
elective maths, BC woodwork, and the 4 course.
And the 4 making 7. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And what about you during your time, Gloria?
Yeah, during our time too, it was the same. But then
you did 8.
Now 8 because elective ICT was also introduced.
Yeah.
As at your time?
Yes.
So you had 5 core subjects?
Yes.
5 core subjects. And what were the electives?
So the electives were for general arts. We had 4 electives and then 4 core, making it 8. Yes.
So who are those doing the elective ICT?
Most of the science students, and tech students, and general arts A, because they majored in geography, elective maths, and then elective ICT.
Okay.
Yes.
Francis, with you also did the same.
Yeah, same class.
You were in the same class.
Yeah.
In fact, she was my school sister.
Okay, so it's just 1 minute to the top of the hour. It's been an amazing, conversation with Forces Senior High Technical School, Burma Camp. Previously used to be armed. Now they are very friendly. No arms at all. All right, it's now time to head for a commercial break. It's still the School Connect on Max TV, Max 89.7. We're also streaming live on YouTube. We'll be right back with more.
Are you frustrated by late deliveries? When you're professional, no one install with AC and TV and the insurance kura is a deal kesi every Max Buy abba. Better TVs, ACs, refrigerators, any washing machines, and Max Buy. Now enjoy free delivery and a professional installation within 24 hours, all within Accra and Tema at the comfort of your home. I send you out now, absolutely free delivery and installation. Order online now at maxbuy.com.gh or visit selected Max Buy outlets to start shopping. For more details, call us on 054 401 9552.
Shot on target! Oh my word! That was the Sputnik! Through the middle, opportunity for the Fabians! They are back in it!
Asante, Mr. Kasante, what you're going on?
Football is back and the nation is ready. From the streets of Accra to the parks of Kumasi to every corner where passion beats louder than 1,000 drums. The Ghana Premier League returns. The rivalries, the passion, the drama, every tackle, every goal, every last-minute moment that reminds us that this is our game. The stars are ready. The teams are ready. The fans are roaring. This season, we rise together. This season, we play for glory. This season, the Ghana Premier League is back. Live on Max TV and Max FM 89.7. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back.
Get ready for a maximum experience. Your favorite channel, Max TV, is now officially on Multi TV. Rescan your decoder now and enjoy more sports, more novellas, and exciting shows.
Max TV, sports, entertainment, and more.
Adichebe akwenya fofora wo de be sori apem akwanim mema akwaba e de ba Max Morning Dew so sie Max Morning Dew anopa bia juoda kosi efiada free no nsia kosi no nkono e de na etetew e wo mpotemu social stories e de anu yie ebema wo e ba no de obokrata eni agopama so nsem a yema wo ne ehia ene ne wose wote timamufo mra hyebedwom a yato ne din se the People's Parliament e mo akwenya sa wo beba abekire wadwen ne hawo ene ne yekoso wo mpotemu na Bano ade fontenten fidie hu dwumadie so a emira kwananim enti tech tip ebemu akwanya na watimi asuade na se bana mamre ne amane apomudi hu nsem e na afadwadi a yebo wachidom
nya atenka na fa wanopa ehye wo nsem Max Morning Dew.
Max Morning Dew 89.7
89.7 we'll rock. Max FM, what you know, Kita?
So welcome back from the break. It's still the School Connect on Max TV, Max 89.7, and then also Max TV GH on YouTube. My name is Josiah Okokwe, and today we have a guest from Forces Senior High Technical School, Gloria Jane Coleman, 2021 year group. We have Francis Kujo, 2021 year group. We have Dr. Big City, 2011 year group, and then also Michael Kujo Ameyao, 2019 year group. They are my guests for today on the School Connect, and we've really had an interesting 1 hour already. There's still 1 more hour to go, and the conversation only gets better on the show. But then let's take a little detour. Last Saturday, exactly a week ago, at Ayimensa, all the way up to the hill. How long is that? It's like, I think, 5 kilometers or so. Yes, there was a walk, Krobo Girls, Krobo Old Girls Association Health Walk, which was dubbed the Koga Walk Up the Mountain, also took place over there. So I think every weekend you have a group of people climbing that hill, as part of some health walk or whatever it is. So I would go to Ayimensa, would join the feed and see what happened last weekend when the Krobo Old Girls Association embarked on that health walk.
My name is Dr. Ferada Kwankra. I'm the Koga president. We realize that our wellness is very important and we need to exercise. So on our own, we've been exercising at personal levels. But once a year, we come together as an association to connect ourselves, to walk from the Ayimensa toll booth to this side, do aerobics and also to exercise and be given talk on our health and well-being. Exercising is a very, very important aspect of our lives. We don't do a lot of walking. We are found sitting in cars, in the offices without a lot of exercise. So I will implore all the youth, I want to advise them to engage in exercising. It is very good for their health.
My name is Jennifer Foyapia, president of 1991 year group. Well, we're inspired to walk today because it's our 99th year, and then as activities preceding the 100 that is coming next year, we decided to walk to create awareness for the coming year and also get healthy as women. I think currently with women with a lot of challenges, it's good to walk. I always say that healthy walk is healthy life. So women must learn how to train, exercise, and take a walk sometimes. It's good for our health, which is very important these days.
Kowa is shining. My name is Patience Kwako, 89-year group, and I'm the organizer 1 to the Mother Association. The most part of the work that inspires me most is the aerobic section. And in fact, I have benefited it. And I love it. Next time, all of you join us to do it in the massive way. Thank you.
My name is Daku Corinne, an old student of Krobo Girls Senior High School. The health work has helped me a lot. For it being my first time coming up here, but just walking, it was so insightful. It was nice. I was tired at a point. I wanted to give up, but I said you can do it, and you get to the end. In our daily works, we don't do anything. We are always in the offices, in class. We don't work. So doing this will help it will help change the body systems and all. So yeah, it's nice. I hope next year all my colleagues will also join us in this health work.
My name is Florisha Boama, an old student of Krobo Girls Senior High School. currently a University of Ghana student. It's really helpful. It helps students relieve stress during exam times, especially. I mean, walking all the way from the very far starting point to the very end. It helps. It relieves stresses and all that. Yeah.
All right, so we just took you all the way to Ayimenta, and this event actually happened exactly a week ago. That the Krobo Old Girls Association held walk, which was dubbed Koga Walk Up the Mountain, and you could just hear from those who participated in the health walk, giving insight about the importance of having that walk. But then currently with me in the studios is Forces Senior High Technical Burma Camp. Into when you Bantama, this is not the one in Bantama. This is Forces. Yeah, and I'm still here with my guest, Gloria Francis, Dr. Big City, and then also Michael. But I just want to ask, Michael, how was the boarding house like? How many houses do you have? Four houses?
Yeah.
So 4 houses.
Juba, Mayon, Kaladan, and Elwak.
You people get Kaladan.
Yeah. So the houses are literally named after the military platoons.
Okay.
In Burma camp. So the platoons in the military have the Kaladan, Elwak, Juba, and Mayon. So just like a military school, all the houses are named after these platoons in the school. But there's one correction I want to put out there, that our boarding house started in 2015.
2015?
Not in 2019, yeah.
So okay, so that was a year before
I went to
school. So that was how come you were able
fresh.
to...
Yes, very fresh. Everything was nice then. So.
Yeah.
And even to date, our boarding house is still very neat. Yeah, we don't have the, squeeze, basa, washrooms and other things. How do you call it? Boarding house is very, very neat. Okay. Prefects, dormitories, all the houses are very, very neat. So yes, 4 platoons, and then I was in Juba.
You were in Juba?
We were in Juba, and Juba was... yes.
You were not in Juba?
No. Juba.
Yes.
Why did you do Juba?
I didn't even know this. I really didn't know this. This is no shade to the other platoons, but Juba was considered the best platoon. Yes. Our color was...
No, but no apology. No apology.
Juba was the best in terms of having the brains. Secondly, it was classified the rich platoon because the color is also bright. Yellow. Always when you are in your
that's a yellow color.
Yellow color always in your house attire. Very bright, very neat, and we had the finest girls as well. So.
Yes.
I mean, Gloria today here, so
yeah. And in terms of leadership too, Juba almost always produce all the leaders in school. Yeah. So I was from Juba. I was a senior boys prefect. In my year, we had 3 prefects. We had a head boys prefect, senior boys prefect, and assistant school prefect. Yeah. Okay. So there was a head boys prefect, and I was a senior boys prefect then, and I was from Juba.
Okay.
And we were very influential when it comes to house activities, representing the school out there too. We were very influential in that, in the sense that Gloria mentioned that in her time she was a Greater Accra Regional SRC secretary.
Yeah.
In my year, 2016 year group, I was the first student in armed forces to contest for the regional president of Greater Accra SRC.
Wow.
It was never done in the school before. Yeah. And all thanks to one man who is still in the school, Rashid Mohammed. He's watching us right now. I'll say a very big thank you. He's very, very instrumental.
Mr. Mohammed?
Yes. He was our SRC patron and still is the SRC patron. The man is very influential. Wow. And in every year, he wants to up his game in everything that he was doing. And I think he likes to work with like-minded people anytime he's doing something, in the sense that when he brings an idea, he doesn't want you to swallow it hook, line, and sinker. He brings it on the table and says, okay, how can we make this happen? So I told him that when I became prefect, I told him that any idea that he has on board, he should bring it on board. And I'm saying this to the glory of God. Our year group, we had a very small assembly hall. It was more like a shed. And we were having, in construction, a bigger assembly hall, stroke a dining school, but then it was abandoned, this political issue and all that. And as a prefect, what didn't we do? We wrote letters, because as part of my manifesto, I think they will all bear me witness. I said, I do not have the funds. The school doesn't have the funds to build all these things. But in my capacity as a boys prefect, if I'm voted into office, is to make sure to write numerous letters to bring the attention of the stakeholders back to the school. It didn't happen when I was in school, but to the glory of God today, that assembly hall and dining hall has been completed.
Wow.
You get it, and yet to be commissioned. Great. So that is the leadership that we are talking about when it comes to the houses, the Juba. And this man, Sarah Shade, is still very instrumental in making things happen in the school. And I say this with the greatest of respect to him. In our year group, he led me to contest for the regional SRC seat. Something that has never been done in the school before. And it was very influential. Maybe we can do all the... That's when I got to know that politics actually is not about being fair. yeah.
Oh, so now you know.
I was very, immature, very emotional politician back then. Because I thought doing the school politics, winning school election was this. But the election that I thought maybe was about being honest at the regional level. That's when I saw that.
So you were very honest then?
Yes. I was very honest.
You were very
I had the idea. I thought politics was about ideas, speaking good English, presenting ideas and all that. But we went there. I was doing my campaigns here and there, and there was this guy from, the school, Legon boys, and he was the one that I was contesting with a student from Tema
school,
and then Legon, Prefect, and other schools as well, and I was from Armed Forces, and you have to pair from another school to contest. So my assistant or deputy president in contesting was from another school, another Presbyterian school in Tema, and the Prefect boy was pairing with a Temasco boy. So you could see the competition. And they had money. They had the resources.
You had honesty.
Oh, I had honesty. And that was a mistake. Because I was going from dorm to dorm. To, when it comes to that election, we go for a conclave. We go to other school to camp. So that's when we do the elections. I was, doing my campaign. And the message was good.
The message was very clear.
I'm telling you, I'm speaking this from, a shallow politician I was then. Being all honest and telling them about the rot that I was seeing in the system. Because, we were paying dues. And as the Greater Accra Regional SRC, every year, we have over hundreds of thousands of cedis in dues. Because imagine all the
schools students
paying dues. And that dues was supposed to be used for the betterment of the students, representing all the schools at a greater level. But then we had people in there who were actually looting the money. And I saw that, it was like, that's a good police, I need to speak up for it. And these people that were actually perpetuating the act were the same people sitting as judges on the board. And I didn't know.
Basu. And I didn't just step on toes, Charlie.
You get it? And these were the same people I was selling my ideas to. So not knowing, after they got to know that, this, and politics, you can never allow someone who is a threat to, come into office. They went to back the Legon boy, and guess the margin that I lost with.
But did you 2 votes?
Oh, yes.
Oh, just 2?
Only 2 votes.
Oh, wow, I thought it was a landslide.
Oh, well, not at all. 2 votes.
Just 2? Oh, then you did a job.
And the funny thing is, the day the election, there's a dinner. That's where the Congress dinner, that's when the results will be. Someone came to me and whispered into my ears, you won the election, but don't be surprised if you lose.
Yes, I like that.
That's funny. That's what the person told me. He said, you won the election, but don't be surprised if they announce it and you lose. So going in there, I was prepared to lose, like I've lost. Because like if everyone, and even my patron said, she came to tap me on my shoulder and said, don't worry. You won the election, but you're not going to get it.
Wow.
So just know that. Yeah, because that's how influential the people...
So that was actually the first time you were exposed to hardcore politics.
Hardcore politics. And now I'm a political activist as well.
Okay. Yeah, you have to.
I had to.
This lesson.
I have to learn. I learned the hard way. Yeah. So after I got to know that, politics is not about being emotional. And it's not about just being completely honest. And that's what they call propaganda. Or the nuance of politics. They are lying to you, but they say it's nuances. It's not lying. And I learned the hard way. But I would say that the experience was very good. And I believe from the experience I gathered, that's what Sebashid had to push some of my people to. And
I think you opened the doors for
my year group, we did a lot. We started with the even SRC school dinner. And ever since, it has been a trend. We wrote letters for the completion of it. And ever since, every year that comes wants to do something. And I say this to the glory of God. I'm very happy to be an alumni of Forces Senior High School. I'm very happy to have known the people that I know now, be friends with the headmaster, and even school administrators. So our boarding school, I would say, is one of the best in Accra. If not in Ghana.
It's one of the best in Accra.
Yes, if not in Ghana. I'm talking about the facilities. Wow. How have you heard about armed forces people going and they're sleeping outside on corridor? No. Never. It won't happen.
It will never happen.
It will never happen. The military will not even allow it.
We got a resource.
If it's full, they will never force anyone in there. No. Yeah. So and we had this very good senior housemaster, Mr. Broby. Shout out to me wherever he is right now. The man is a no-nonsense man. He will never allow any injustice to be done. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying this, that when it comes to boarding house, Armed Forces or Forces Senior High Technical School, Burma Camp, has the best boarding houses. Very neat. All our washroom, everything is on point. And now that you have a very big and spacious assembly hall, that's why the school is upgraded to an A school.
Wow.
All the facilities are there now.
During your time, what was the population of the school?
I can't. It was huge.
It was huge.
It was huge. Comparing joining both day and
boarding during your time.
It was huge. But we never had any issue when it comes to maybe classrooms or something like that. And there's one interesting thing that I did. As a boys prefect, when I was in general arts, I was offering Ghana economics and history and literature. But when I got to Form 2, Form 3, I had interest in politics. And there was one class at C that was offering government. And I wasn't offering that, but I like government. So how do I switch it? I said, okay, then let me use my influence as a school prefect to do something. I went to the headmistress academics, sat down with, I said, okay, this is a course that I want to do. I want to do the Christian religious studies. I want to do government. I want to do literature and still do history because I want to go into politics. I want to study political science at university. He said, but there's no class like that. What do we do? I said, okay, even if you assign a teacher to me to teach me at the lover's bench under a tree, I would like it. Wow. So I started as a single student doing government, doing economics, doing literature, and doing history.
So you had all that?
Yes. And there was no class for that. And I was taking those lessons under a tree even as a teacher. Before I realized, 4 of my classmates had also dropped their courses to join.
Wow.
And after I left school, I was told that another classroom block was built. And
just for that?
Yes, and that was added as the class fraction to it. Wow.
You see,
that's influence.
I think from their time, they are the digital babies.
Yeah,
trust me. And our time, it wasn't like that. Because even our time, there was no entertainment in school.
You think you guys never had entertainment?
It was cancelled.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, that was it. That was what we came to. Our predecessors, I mean, our seniors, those who left, yes. I mean, we also came to face.
You guys were never entertaining in school?
No entertainment. So this is where, but it's good. That's where some of us, we carved our let's say, I can say our career from, right? Because there was nothing like you representing your school in terms of SRC out there. It won't even happen. Nothing like that. Even the only thing we knew of or know of is the intercore. That was it. That's the games we normally that's LWAC, right?
Yeah, the intercore.
Yeah, LWAC. That was all that we knew. For you to have entertainment, no. It was some of us that will always go and book venues out there and come and rally campaigns in school, and then go. Take the students out there. And some of us, once I suffered was a suspension because I organized an event out of school, and then the student went there. I was told a lot of things happened, and it came back to the school. So at the end of the day, we had to. So me hearing about he talking about them, you guys being allowed to go for the national SRC and all that. Our time wasn't like that, and I think in my time I was the SRC advisor too as well. But yeah, nothing of that sort. They don't even allow you to go do anything like that. So some of us, we came to meet the real analog, academic grounds. Yeah, we came to meet the real analog academic grounds. But like I said, it's all good because I study building and construction.
Okay.
Ideally, what I'm doing shouldn't have had anything to do with let's say politics, entertainment, journalism or anything. Yeah. But my badge in the university was UDS, that's an University for Development Studies. I was their first trained journalist.
Wow.
You get it. And as we speak now, I'm a radio presenter at that Lumba station.
Wow.
I'm in the that Lumba events team. I'm the manager of Dr. Paobo. I'm the manager of currently I'm the manager of Lucky Mensa.
All from BCN.
Or from you get it, yeah. and the consulting we do for the artists, trust me. Mention which of artists. The consulting we do, because my company is PowerPoint management.
Wow.
That's what we do. So we do all that, and then you see, it didn't just come from day one. It didn't come from. I don't know how to put it. Like it came from somewhere, and that somewhere is when they told us that we shouldn't do entertainment or have entertainment done in school. But because some of us, we had a passion in us, we had to, go
find a way.
And that was where even our colleagues, because the first person to even invest in my company is my own classmate. He's a colonel in the US now. You get it. So he knew that, this guy from day one, entertainment has been his field.
Yeah.
So for him to, for me to still be doing it and doing it big, that means that investing is good. I would say it was a demerit, but it was an advantage. So we suffered the analog challenges. We didn't get us representing schools, things coming from the external sources and all that. And even our teachers back then, I don't think they were that like we had the fear. You can't even go to Mulatto and sit in front of Mulatto and tell Mulatto that you have passion for. Hey, you be the who? You get it. So, but for him, the only person who could relate back then was Mr. Inuses and co, the sports, you know. But for him to say they have the Mr. Mohammed and co, I mean, kudos to them, because as a teacher, you need to open up for students to feel free and come to you. So if now we have teachers like that, trust me, they have made the school now 100% school, trust me, because that was the only thing that was taking it was making 90%.
But wait, let me talk to the 2G 1 year groups.
Sure.
Did you have entertainment during your time?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh, then you guys chilled. Yeah, it's true. They are the digital babies. They are the digital babies.
It was conditional.
What were the conditions
If
at
you
that?
behave well, you have entertainment. If you don't behave well,
Charlie.
That's how serious it was. I remember we had this program in school where a lady went to twerk, and then Omada, you know, that's Shatta and medical
song.
Yeah. People would do things on the floor. And the girl was on the floor twerking, and then the guy went to lie on her
in school.
In school,
I think that video went viral.
And the video went viral.
Yeah,
a military school.
we're punished.
And then it got to the military health, and then they were calling a headmaster that they were called to assembly, and the people were laid at assembly, flogged, and then the two students.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I'm telling you that we don't joke. First thing, we don't joke. So after the video went viral, we were all called at assembly. They were punished, and then entertainment was suspended. So during that time, we never had entertainment again
But how frequent was it?
Every Saturday.
Yeah.
Every Saturday was entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Every Saturday evening. And even on that, before that issue happened, it was on the whims and caprices of our senior housemaster.
Yes.
When he's in a good mood.
No, but what's his role? He doesn't play the role technically. But whenever he's in a good mood, then you guys
He hates is seeing a boy and a girl standing. Why are you standing?
But I think that's been like, I don't know, that's been like a thing from day one. Yeah, because there was this time we had they told us, you know, you guys you've behaved very well, so there'll be an entertainment organized for you guys. And just about an hour to the entertainment, they canceled everything because they said they saw one lady and one guy just talking. How?
Yes. So it was based on his mood, and then it's like even during entertainment, you see this man moving around the entertainment area. He doesn't want to see you talking. No, why are you talking to a girl?
No, wait. So what's the entertainment about it?
Have you ever seen an entertainment where boys are on one side and the girls are on one side? Entertainment, boys are on the one side and the girls are on the one side. And then he has this voice. You'll be standing somewhere. When he says like maybe my sister will be crossing. The moment you hear that, you know there's
so you are the bouncer at the entertainment.
You don't know.
It's that bad.
The moment he says boys one side, girl, and he sees the girls or the boys trying to go, hey, you know what? Turn off the machines. All of you go there. And then all the boys move back. The girls pass here and go to your dormitories before the boys. It was serious.
Oh, wow.
You know, it was very, very serious. But what actually spoiled the whole show was that incident. That the
just the twerk.
Yeah. And the funny part is they were even in our Friday where, you know, doing those.
Not a real uniform.
Yeah, our Friday wear is most popular.
Oh wow.
So you can wear the school uniform and even do other things. If your badge is not showing, it's fine because there are other schools. But the Friday wear, the moment everyone sees, it's like the schools
has been printed in it.
All right. And it's very beautiful. So the moment anyone sees it, this one is from forces. The military people knows it. And military people person can see you in town if you are maybe you are not tagged in, stop you because he knows you are from the school and ask you to dress well before you continue moving.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So let me chip this thing in here. So we're having back then in school I was like the best dancer during my year group.
Oh, you the boogie wa?
Oh yeah, the boogie wa. You know,
okay.
I'm
sure you do something on the table. You know, no, you do something. We'll clear the microphone.
You do something, but the boogie still there. You know, yeah. So we had this battle thing going on at Nicholson.
Nicholson.
So I called my friend from Accra to come, because some guys from Tema come, so we could murder them. So my guy told me, Charlie, they supply, they Congo Junction. So I was like, you they come? So they come. Almost an hour, this guy is still coming. And I was like, an hour and 30 minutes passed. I call him, he said, Charlie, I did checkpoint though. I said, what happened? He was coming and his knicker was down. And trust me, they took him to the cookhouse over there. You wouldn't drill that guy for there.
No, the stranger who was coming.
Oh, yes. So that was, we tell you, discipline is not something to brag less about. Yeah.
To add up to that, during your time when you organized the SRC week celebration, then on the day of the artist night, there was this Ghanaian artist who was supposed to come and perform, Kelvin Boy. He was stopped at the checkpoint simply because the military felt like he was over speeding.
Good.
Just like that, and his car was seized.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly.
You know, Francis Senior High Technical School is a school that, in other schools, when you jump over the wall, I mean, you are out of the school. But this is a school whereby you jump. You jump.
So did you even jump? Can you?
Yeah. No matter how, I believe that no matter how strict or disciplined, they were still the bad nuts. You know, and there were people. We won't say like all of us were saints. There were people that were actually rowdy. They would jump and go and come.
But did you guys meet Asseto? Asset man.
Asset man, yes.
There's this man. That man was like, he's like the nightmare back then.
Like whatever you do.
I have a message here on YouTube. This one is coming from Diondra Ankra. She says, I remember when Billie Jean made me fetch 50 buckets of water to pour on a tree. He told me he was going to make me do a punishment which would favor me, nor him.
You understand?
Yes. So what I was saying is, no matter how strict or good policies or the disciplines or whatever, I believe they are bad. There are people who says if they want to be bad, they will still be bad. And they were those ones. And one thing about our school is, you are caught once, you are cautioned. Second, taken to disciplinary committee. Third, you are out of the school.
Wow.
No joke. That one.
Your father can be like the brigadier, the CDS.
We don't care. First caution, second disciplinary committee, third out of. If you're in the boarding house, out of the boarding house. Wow. If you are out of the boarding house and you still do it again, then it means you are going out of the school. That's how. But it doesn't take away the fact that there were people who were still doing what's.
But what was the culture in the boarding house? What were some of the things that really happened in the boarding house? Because during your time, that was when, I think, your time you had a bit of it because it was fresh. But I think during your time, it was well established that there's a boarding house. But what were some of the things that was happening in there?
So, as usual, we mostly go for entertainment on weekdays, that's Saturday.
Weekends.
Weekends. Weekends. And Sundays are for preps and church service.
Okay. Is it compulsory for everyone?
Yeah, very compulsory. Aside that, during the weekday, after school, when you come back to the boarding house, what we do is that we go for siesta. 1 hour. After that, you go and freshen up. Then you prepare for dining. Latest by 5:30, you are supposed to be at the dining hall. There is this pole, this light pole. That's the boundary between the boarding house and then the dining hall. If you are not able to cross this boundary before 5:30, my brother, you are gone. You are gone in the sense that you are not going to eat.
Wow.
And you not eating is not even the big deal. But then you will be asked to work in the dining hall. Just imagine. Just imagine. I am late. You are punishing me for not coming to the dining hall very early. That is not to eat. And aside that, you are asking me to work. So you can imagine the kind of trauma that sometimes
for missing dining,
we go through. But aside those things, I mean, boarding house was very lovely.
Okay.
Myself, I happen to be the house prefect for Juba.
Oh, okay, nice.
For the guys, and Gloria was for the. That's why I told you that you have so many things in common.
I see.
Mr. and Mrs. Prefect.
And during my time, I am proud to say that there wasn't any theft case that was recorded in the Juba house. And through that, I mean, or let me say with that, it expanded to the other houses, whereby if before you become a prefect, before you become a house prefect, I mean, there needs to be some level of consultation with someone from Juba, a Juba house prefect.
Wow.
Because of that kind of culture around the platoon.
Okay.
But the boarding house was very lovely, like I said. I mean, very entertaining.
There were no strict rules?
No.
No strict rules.
You know, I mean, rules are, sometimes you always say that rules are meant to be broken, right? But then everywhere you find yourself, you definitely have some rules which are very strict. However, every environment has its regulations.
Yeah.
It's a matter of you confining to them. I mean, being addicted to those rules and not going wayward. At the end of the day, if you don't, I mean, if you are not caught up in an act which is against the laws, then who will come against you?
Oh, okay. Then you are free.
You are free. My assistant housemaster, headmaster, assistant headmaster at that time, Stadama once said, look, over here, everything that you do is legal unless you are caught. It's just like being in Ghana here, whereby you always say that you think there are no laws. Commit and let's see. So that's.
But you were also in the Juba house.
Yes, I was also in the Juba house. But one thing I know they're very keen on was the light out time. If it's past 10 a.m. outside, it's not going to be lovely for you. So.
Were you ever caught?
Yes.
Oh. What were you doing outside?
Oh, it wasn't only me. It was so I do remember this case. It was called the twerking bed bags. At Disciplinary committee.
Twerking bed bags. That's the name of the case.
So
hey!
Everybody.
Well, what happened? Where you guys twerking? Twerking bed bags.
Wow. Because of our mother.
So I remember it was, at that time, it was just the Form 1s in school because Green and Gold were in session and they even had shadow prefects from Gold and then we didn't have no seniors, so imagine like it was just Form 1s and there was this holiday, this Muslim holiday coming up, so we had like a lot of time to ourselves. We knew we won't go to school on the Monday and a lot of people were playing in-house games. We didn't know that, like we didn't know the other dormitories were also doing same. Only to know that some people were doing some crazy dares, coming outside. The house mistress was asleep and she was hearing a lot of noise. And the boys too were awake somehow and they were on in their torchlights. I don't know. It was very crazy. So when she came out, everybody that was outside, she just lined everybody up. And some people were scared. Although they weren't outside, they were like, Madam, I will choke. Hey, that case was serious. Our headmaster was really angry, very, very disappointed. They got internal suspension. I was lucky.
You were not part of it. You escaped.
But just do the right thing, because when you get caught, you wouldn't like it at all.
So it looks like it all boils down to discipline. If you are disciplined, then you enjoy your time. I have a message here. This one says, awesome presentation by my FOSA guys. I am Frederick Isel, completed in 2002 and was the boys prefect. Charlie, we're senior power. Watching off from Dakar, Senegal. Indeed, may God be our guide as FOSA strives for excellence. FOSA was Sheikh Beye. I really like that one. Kakaloy. Oh, okay.
Warriors.
So Warriors. But you did. So how you go fear anything?
When we came in and then you started with a greeting, I was like, oh, we are done like that. It's just like how. You bring the gentility first.
Then later
you bring the.
Charlie, you tell me the story. How them took you something for? Oh, still not. This one says, hello, old student of forces and completed in 2009, a science student. I'm Gordon. The school is really a great one with teachers such as Bobby Lashley.
Bobby.
Why Ibi Bole?
That be the headmaster name.
Ibi Bole.
You know, in head they like Bobby Lashley. Sir, please, and if they hear me,
Charlie was saying, guys, let me issue this disclaimer, please. Say, I didn't say this one. It was your old student, Mr. Sai, etc. I'm old student of force and completed science student. So with the messages on YouTube, Charlie, it's serious. Juba, no lie. It was a multicultural platoon. Everything they Juba.
Yeah.
That's Lost Ghanaian. he came up with this one. But sports, you guys were doing, the entertainment was conditional. But with sports, I know you guys are really much into sports, aren't you?
We do very well. Yeah.
But which sports were you partaking in?
Oh, I was. Let's say we cheer them up. Yes, and we the cheerleaders.
See, Forces Langabel. He the chair. Hey, Forces Langabel.
So you see, the thing we say, once they're down, while they are playing their ball, like on the pitch, we did a basketball court, just right in front of where the crack girls and things.
Then they with them. You boy they do the battles for them.
Battles and things.
Hey, Charlie, you go down there, you see guys who just start crowding over there, Charlie. Some battle,
Yeah.
Glad, did you do any sports?
No, I was not.
No.
Very athletic.
Francis, any sports?
Well, I was supposed to.
But what happened?
Unfortunately, I had some issue with my leg.
Your
2
leg?
days, 2 days to the interco. I was supposed to be a footballer during that
Which
time.
position?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Where do you stand? Beside the goalkeeper or the striker?
Yeah, all around.
But
because of that situation, I mean, I was the one at the back giving them the ball whenever it
he was in my
Michael, you also did it in sports?
I guess I was saying that poor at the back. I was there. Should I say that was gentle and yet there was hater student on campus? Yes, they will tell you, especially when I became a prefect.
I was afraid of
everyone was
afraid of you.
Hey.
Why were you that strict?
Very strict.
Very strict.
Yeah, because I was more of working with the headmaster, the school administrator, Kutulizi, and these are people that you need to channel their, their expertise. Like they want the school to be known as a discipline. So as a senior boys prefect, they expect you to be up and doing. And I'm that person that believes in legacy. So legacy in the sense that even if it's about sports, those that are going sports, let me use my influence as a prefect to make sure that you get whatever you need to make sure that you win. And in doing so, I will step on toes, and I didn't really care. My friends will tell you, if I'm working for my class, I think it was the last class when we were in Form 2. You become a prefect in Form 2, 30 before Form 2.
Yeah.
And my class was the last but one. Anytime it's break time, I had to wait for everyone to leave the class. Because even if people see me coming, they'll just, be sizing and just be doing, I won't be coming. And the moment I'm walking on the corridor,
which I'm COVID-19.
walking on the corridor, the moment I pass by class, see the whole class. Like, hey, just like, oh yes.
Just like that.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because the moment I'm walking and I see the class making noise, all of you will come and kneel down in the sun.
Wow.
Yes, I'll do that. My classmates even hated me.
Wow. So that was the legacy you left.
Yeah, and it was a good one. They enjoyed. They'll say they are here. They will testify to it because, like I said, I believe in so much legacy to the point that when I became a boarder in the boarding house, there was a lot of lawlessness. Like my sister was saying that when you allow them, they will misbehave, even though it's a military school. And we only had one senior housemaster, almost every time exhausted. He's a teacher as well. Okay. From teaching, he has to rest, go to church and other things. 2 senior house mistresses, they are women. Of course, they cannot control all the girls. Girls can be even more naughty than girls. Exactly. So when I got to the boarding house, there was an influx of even first-year students and second-year students, even living in the boys' dormitory. I said, prefect dormitory. When I got to the school, I said, no, that thing must change. I sacked every student from the prefect dormitory and got it painted again, changed all the beds in there, and then I signed it specifically. This is prefect dormitory. No. You can't pass here, you can't come here at this time. So the moment is 9:45, 9:50, and it's 10, lights out. I come and stand on the corridor. Our floor is like the last floor. And the moment everyone sees me standing there, I don't have to speak. You need to get inside. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it made the senior housemaster's job very easy. Yeah. And setting that ground rules, you don't speak vernacular on campus unless I don't see you or I don't hear you say it. My class, the fact that I told them before I contested for prefect that one of my sister is here. I told them, and she remember, I stood in front of the class and I told them, if you think I'm becoming a prefect so that you will enjoy, then forget about it. You still had this and you went to vote for you. deal with it.
Yeah.
And I say this to the glory of God. I've never regretted. Yeah. And all the people that had issues, when I told you from the beginning, SHTS is just a drama. Yeah. After school, we are the best of friends. Because many who say it was just and it was for their own good. Yeah. And these people can attest to it that, okay, at least when you mention Ameyao, what can you remember senior Ameyao for? They are good things. Can you say anything bad about senior Ameyao?
Oh, plenty. Yeah, we say plenty. However, this one says, big cities should make them know during our time there were no canes. The only two bundled cane was with the headmaster. Oh yeah, it was soaked in water in his office. Oh yeah, we were taking slaps from his conduct.
I tell you, we will take our water. Yeah.
Then we just go slap.
I tell you. Oh yeah. You see, our time we didn't. You see, I realized that being a prefect during that time, they gave them the room to operate. Our time now, the headmaster was the school prefect.
The headmaster was the school prefect.
Well, yes, respect to Mr. Bobby. I mean, I'm forgetting his real name, but we call him Bobby Lashy. You know, he was acting as the school prefect. The prefects were not given that room to really operate and have the authority themselves. Like the way, I mean, you can see.
No, it wasn't even like that. Ours was the same, but we have to fight it.
You were who was the headmaster then?
Lieutenant Colonel Oezunidu.
So you see, it all boils down to the leadership. Yes. When the top is a bit adjustable, then you can have your way through. Yeah. But if the top is like no way,
it's not happening.
Yeah, this colonel is a colonel that when he even left his regiment, his colleagues they were like, oh, thank God. you understand? Yeah. Now he's been brought to handle the senior high school. Yeah. Even the matured army men were even singing praises when he left. Now they've sent that quote unquote beautiful Satan to us. you get it? Yeah. And during this a time they made everybody like I was talking about one asset man. He was more than the owner of the school because this man is like the
security in charge of everything.
Of everything. Yes. So see, for that time, it's a bit flexible than our time. So I mean,
Talking about flexibility, just a minute. I'm saying. They will know as prefects. They will tell you that we have empowered you to do this and that. But the same teachers or the same people in authority will still sit, try to curb that right. And my friends would talk, we fought it. We fought the system. We really fought hard to the point to get a prefect dormitory allocated to us to be able to sit on student issues before it goes to this disciplinary committee. It wasn't happening like that. The moment a student does something, straight to this. I said, why are we there as
leaders?
Let us handle the issue. I was there as a senior boys. I was a school chief justice. Okay. The head boys prefect is the SRC president. So we sit on the issue. If it's beyond our jurisdiction, then it moves to.
Did a tracking issue get to you?
That one was beyond our.
It was way beyond.
Because it wasn't even an issue until the military hierarchy started calling.
I think the media started the whole thing. Yes. The media started the whole thing.
No, it will trend. Tracking the other trend. Tracking the guys who always
in uniform.
It's not within our jurisdiction.
You see the way Francis is smiling. Tracking the other trend.
Because I was out of school, but when I saw that video, I said, "Hey, Nkolomewu."
And we really felt it.
05505522057930030025. And see the messages here on YouTube. Charlie. 0550552205793025. Do you have any programs coming up? Forces?
Yeah, I think my brother will speak on.
Okay, so Francis. Okay. Let me listen.
We have our homecoming project coming up this December.
There's a homecoming
coming up. We chose that specific time because of December, 30 December in Garden Order. We have people from the diaspora coming in.
Okay.
And we also we will call ourselves as the new babies, and we are trying to galvanize the support and try to solidify the FOSA union, because every year group they just complete and they go. We only see one people coming back to do the needful. And I have this philosophy that I believe in, that you don't need to become ultra rich in order to give back to your alma mater or anything like that. And that is why we sit here. So we have projects ongoing. They are not huge projects. Projects that not necessarily demand money from our pockets, but can we use our voice and our contacts to get it done? The ones that are very minimal and we can take care of it, we are doing, like changing river blades, fixing fans, fixing book indexes, trying to refurbish some of the classrooms. We are taking care of that. But our up and coming project now, has to do with the school homecoming. The date will be communicated, but the month is December. We are still working on the organization, and when the time is due, we'll duly communicate it so that all FUSA people will come on board.
So the homecoming is in December.
Yes.
But Francis, any events preceding that?
No, that's the only thing that we have standing. Yeah.
So it's the homecoming.
Yeah.
Wow. And this year, how many years will the school be? 78 to 48 years.
Yeah. So
but are there any plans for the golden?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's working on. That's what I'm saying. That as the old students, we are trying to strengthen it.
Okay.
And that's why we are reaching out to all old students of the school. We want to make our 50th anniversary a very big one. And that's why we started with initiatives like organizing empowerment summits within the school. Formally, like I mentioned, everyone completes the school and they just go like that.
Yeah.
But I can't be proud of my school if I don't have an old students union that I can actually join afterwards. We started the old students union from the university. We have a university chapter of the Forces Senior High School. So we did it in such a way that after school, those who find themselves in the University of Ghana, those who find themselves in, how do we call it? KNUST, organize or join, how do we call it, the Old Students Association there. That way we hold ourselves together. After the university, we come back as one people and then help ourselves. Because, you know, all the fingers are not equal. Someone will get a job before you do. Someone will be more employed or maybe get a better job. Yeah. So who do you know? It's a circle of network that we are trying to create. And today we might not see the impact. 5-10 years from now, you see FUSA becoming one of the biggest old school unions in Ghana. And that's how we can adequately and say that do major projects in our school. So for now, we are solidifying our base. And we are also trying to, you know, liaise with the school authorities to build that kind of union and collaboration, so that anytime we want something to be done in the school, we just go in there and we are giving the ground.
Great. But has it been relevant? How relevant has it been? Talking about FUSA, the old student.
Well, I'll say it's a work in progress, because the thing is, like you said, back then, you complete the school and that's it. But now, you know, they are calling on all like members of the alumni, like, I mean, all members of the group to come together, the association to come together and get things done. Because that's what we're saying. This very December is going to be very mega, and it was supposed to be before December, but you know, December is a time where everybody, I mean, the diaspora, I mean, everybody comes home. So that's why we just call on everybody, and we'll make sure we throw more voice on the media. I mean, having some of us playing a very key role in the media space, and we have a lot of, you know, brothers and in 1 or 2 places too as well. Everybody's just going to put that energy together, and trust me, FUSA is now becoming strong, and it will be strong and become even better.
All right, let me go to the phone lines. Oh, I just missed my caller. Please try and call again. 0550 055 522 0579 300 025. Please try and reach us again. I have some messages here. Let me do a bit of them. Okay, so this one says, want to use this platform to say RIP to Auntie Coco, who fed us when we were broke. May her soul rest in peace. You remember Auntie Coco?
Yes.
You all remember Auntie Coco?
Yeah. The food joint.
Oh, she's late.
Yeah, the banku said that. There's a food shed, you know.
She's dead?
If you...
Yeah, oh, so sorry. So Auntie Coco.
You go there with a little as 2, 3, 5 cities, you eat your satisfaction.
5 cities? Oh, yeah. Charlie, you are the come. Let me go to the phone lines. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, please, your name and where you're calling us from.
Okay, I'm Achiwo Singh. I'm calling from Kaswa. I was an old student of FUSA, that is Armed Forces Senior High.
Which year group?
I completed 2016.
2016?
Yeah, 2016.
Oh, okay, so I'm sure Michael knows you then, because he was in school in 2016, so.
Yeah, I guess, but I was not that familiar with.
Okay.
I was a visual art student.
Okay.
And there are times, when you say, Pandacola,
yeah.
Our time, you will not get those kind of, how do you call it, easy access and stuff. Because it was very strict. I remember our time before. Our last part of our how do you call it? Our
WASI.
We were writing our WASI. What our headmaster did to us, them last year so.
Say you do what? Then last you say you do what?
The last year say why say they give us we write our exams finish while left the school But then there was some confusion between one of our teachers and then one technical guy. Those technical guys.
Yeah.
Oh. So there was some issue between this technical guy and then our teacher, and then it brought us in. We were sitting at where the mosque is. We were just sitting there, and then this military van just ride past us, and then all we saw was we were surrounded by soldiers, and they took us into a school. But our teachers were even pleading, but no mercy. There was this military guy, Wilson. This master will know this guy. The way he beat us, man.
Okay. All right, Charlie. All right, thank you. Let me pick another call. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Chief.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, I'm watching your program on Max TV, and I'm an old student of Armed Forces.
Oh, that's great. Your name and where you're calling us from?
My name is Seth Simpson. I'm calling from Hacho.
Okay, and which year group?
204.
Oh, 204. Yeah. Winnie. Yeah. Let's hear from you. Yeah, let's listen. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back then, the experience in Armed Forces was great, But during our time, this entertainment thing, we're not having this entertainment thing. There was this one mistress from Aquinas whom they brought to Armed Forces. My boss. As I'm talking, hey, no midterm, no entertainment, nothing, even the intercourse. I say, you should need no one. The woman was strict. But with the experience, I think with this generation, they're from the 210 to 11 people, I think for them, I'm because you get people like Mulatto, Action Man. Charlie,
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So you tell them to keep up.
Okay, sure. Right. Sure. Thank you very much for calling. Okay. All right. Hello. Okay. I lost my caller. Let me go back on the lines again. Hello. Okay. So you can also call Charlie. We were supposed to have a certain conversation. But Hello. Yes, hello.
Yeah, maybe in 1992.
School van now call you in 1992. Charlie, what is Kiripa? Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Can you please turn down the volume of your TV set, please?
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's better. Please, your name and where you're calling us from.
I'm Rosina. I'm calling from Fadaya.
From Fadama?
Yes, from Fadama.
Okay. Are you an old student?
I'm an old student. I completed in 2020.
2020?
Yes, so...
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm calling from Fadama.
Your colleagues are here. They are listening.
Yeah, so tell Ameyaw. Kata Ameyaw say me say my friend pa.
Ameyaw no punishing what friend pa.
No one punishing me. I was never a victim.
You were never a victim.
Yes, and I'm sure they are talking about only the twerking issue.
There was another issue.
Yeah. Time no more school no. I know to me kai no more school no.
Mumu twa no school no.
Yes. Forces they should have said that one. Yes,
wow.
A very vibrant cadet.
That's nice. That's nice. Yes. Okay.
I was the first female cadet commander ever.
First female cadet commander.
Yes.
Okay, I salute madam.
The commanders have always been males, and I was the only female one among them.
Okay.
And I'm a disciplinarian.
I'm sure the things people have said about him.
And that small girl, you see that small girl sitting there?
Yeah,
she was also my junior.
The small girl is your junior.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. Let's pick our final call. Hello. Oh, we lost that caller. Let's pick our final call. Hello. Okay, so I think I wouldn't be picking any more calls. Yeah, Armed Forces. Charlie, School they come back and go. Okay, so I have a message here on WhatsApp. Let me read this one. Charlie, it plenty, but let me read it at least. I'll say from Frederick Essel, Forces Senior High School was more than a place of learning. It was a nurturing ground for excellence, resilience, and character. Yeah. The lessons we received there, both inside and outside the classroom, continue to guide us in our personal and professional lives. Flying all the way home for the homecoming in December, it is going to be an opportunity to reconnect, to give back, and to inspire the next generation to aim higher and dream bigger. Let us all commit to supporting the continued growth and development of our school, ensuring that it remains a center of excellence for years to come. Kakaloi. And on that note, I'll say a big thank you to all of you. I've had schools, but I've really enjoyed this one.
Sure.
Yeah, and we're hoping that before December, we get to have you here again. And some people from the diaspora, and Charlie, we talk about your project. Thanks to all of you. Thanks to my technical lead, the producers, the guy at MCR. And most importantly, to our listeners and our viewers. We always do enjoy your company. My name is Joseph Kokwe. You do have a good day. Bye.
Shot on target! Oh, my word! That was the Sputnik! Through the middle. Opportunity for the Fabians! They are back in it!
Asante, Mr. Asante, watch your man.
Football is back and the nation is ready. From the streets of Accra to the parks of Kumasi, to every corner where passion beats louder than 1,000 drums, Ghana Premier League returns. The rivalries, the passion, the drama, every tackle, every goal, every last-minute moment that reminds us that this is our game. The stars are ready, the teams are ready, the fans are roaring. This season,